So try it again. Started me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. Devin Duvernay to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
What is up? Williams starting with a pass here. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monungai. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Williams on the play action. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. To the ground. It's Monungai. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
At the Cardinals' 7-yard line.
Again, it's Monungai. And this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
What?
Play action now. Murray. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw it.
Yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. I know as long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back way back. Run it down, we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago, and we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick, and we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
What is it on?
First carry here for the rookie out of Rutgers. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
What is it on?
And I'm gone with it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A gain of only a yard.
They'll run it with Manunga. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, Shaq. 18, come.
One play action with darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. And he fakes the spike. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready up.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Liking 18.
Scatterboo now from the gun. They'll have the first down and even more. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On the set.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now it's Mananda. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We're to the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out now to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Quick one to the outside by Darts. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboot. Breaks the tackle. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Going right back to Scatterboot. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
From the pistol, he gave to Scatterboot. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now Darts going to the air. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Taking a shot deep here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now Williams. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Here we go, set.
On first and 10, here's Dart. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Drop roll 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here goes Dart to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Hates to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Viking 18.
Darts out of the shotgun. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, this is Scatterberg. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Dart. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
What is that? They go with Manungai here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. Short pass brought in. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Williams to throw on third. Massive hit. The ball is out. And it's picked up by the Giants. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now.